Welcome to Lesson 5.4, Basic Algebra and Word Problems, a key part of the TEAS math section. Algebra might seem intimidating, but the TEAS focuses on practical everyday algebra, solving for an unknown, interpreting relationships, and translating word problems into equations. Let's break down the basics of algebra, because on the TEAS, you'll definitely see problems that use variables and equations. In algebra, letters like x, y, or n are used to represent unknown values. For example, x plus 7 equals 10. This means, what number plus 7 equals 10? The answer is x equals 3. Now, let's go over the parts of an algebraic expression. A variable is a letter that stands for an unknown number, like x in the equation. A coefficient is the number that's multiplied by a variable. In 3x, the number 3 is the coefficient. A constant is a fixed number with no variable. For instance, in x plus 5, the number 5 is the constant. An expression is a math phrase that doesn't have an equal sign, like 2x plus 5. An equation does have an equal sign, like 2x plus 5 equals 11. Think of an expression like a shopping list. You see what you're getting, but no total yet. When that list includes a price, like on a receipt, it becomes an equation because it has an equal sign and a result. TEAS tip: be ready to either solve an equation or match a real-life word problem to one. That's a very common format on the test. Let's move on to how to solve basic algebraic equations. Solving equations means isolating the variable, that is, getting x by itself. To do this, always perform the opposite operation of what's currently happening to the variable. One-step equations. Let's look at a few examples. Example 1, x plus 4 equals 12. We do the opposite of adding 4, so we subtract 4 from both sides. Result, x equals 8. Example 2, 3x equals 15. Here, x is multiplied by 3. To undo it, divide both sides by 3. Result, x equals 5. Two-step equations. Now let's try a slightly more complex one. Example, 2x plus 6 equals 16. Step 1. Subtract 6 from both sides. 2x equals 10. Step 2. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 5. Negative numbers and fractions. Let's look at how to handle negatives and fractions. Example, negative 4x equals 20. Divide both sides by negative 4. X equals negative 5. Example, x over 3 equals 6. Multiply both sides by 3. X equals 18. TEAS tip: just remember to reverse the operation to isolate the variable. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Now, let's move on to how you can turn real-life word problems into math equations, something that shows up frequently on the TEAS. To do this effectively, you need to recognize key phrases that signal specific math operations. Here are some common translation clues to listen for. More than, this usually means add. Less than, this often means subtract. Is or equals, these tell you to use the equal sign. Twice, that's a hint to multiply by 2. Half, this means you'll need to divide by 2. Per, most of the time, this suggests division, especially in rate problems. Let's go over a couple of examples to see how this works. First example, a number increased by 7 is 20. What is the number? This translates to the equation x plus 7 equals 20. Now, subtract 7 from both sides. X equals 13. Next example, 3 times a number is 27. This becomes 3x equals 27. Then, divide both sides by 3. X equals 9. TEAS tip: always read carefully and identify what the question is really asking. Don't rush. Once you know what the unknown is and understand the relationship between the values, setting up the equation becomes straightforward. Before solving, it helps to have a clear game plan. Here's a simple step-by-step strategy you can use to break down any word problem on the TEAS. To tackle any word problem on the TEAS, follow this reliable process. First, read the entire problem carefully. Don't jump ahead or skim. Next, identify exactly what you're being asked to find. What's the question really asking? Then, define your variable. Let x represent the unknown value if needed. After that, translate the key information into an equation or math setup. Now, solve the equation step by step using algebra or reasoning. Finally, check your answer and make sure it makes sense in the context of the question. Example problem. A nurse gives out pain medication every 6 hours. If the first dose is given at 8 a.m., what time is the fourth dose? Let's break it down. First dose, 8 a.m. Second dose, 2 p.m. Third dose, 8 p.m. Fourth dose, 2 a.m. Even though there's no algebra, this still tests your math logic and ability to track patterns in time. Now let's explore how algebra is used in real life and medical scenarios, exactly the kind you'll see on the TEAS. Let's start with figuring out total cost. Say the question goes, you buy X syringes at $1.25 each, plus a $5 service fee. This becomes the equation. Total is equals 1.25 x plus 5. Next, you might be asked to solve for dosage or quantity. For example, a doctor prescribes 500 milligrams per dose. How many doses are in a 5,000 milligram bottle? Set it up like this. 500x equals 5,000, then divide both sides by 500. X equals 10 doses. You may also see problems that compare values or measurements using equations, especially in dosage, time, or cost comparisons. TEAS tip. Even if the wording seems unfamiliar, almost every problem can be broken down into simple algebra. Translate step by step, and you've got this. Let's quickly lock in the key points. Algebra is all about finding unknown values using logic and equations. Know the difference. An expression has no equal sign, like 2x plus 5. An equation does, like 2x plus 5 equals 11. When solving word problems, look for clue words and translate them into math relationships. Check if your answer makes sense in the real-world context. Especially on medical-based TEAS questions, it's not just about the math, it's about the meaning behind it. And finally, always solve equations by undoing operations in reverse order. First subtraction or addition, then multiplication or division.